Tammy Slaton, one of the beloved stars of TLC's hit reality series 1000 LB Sisters, has reached hello viewers. Welcome back to my channel. For 1000 LB Sister latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. A life-changing milestone in her ongoing weight loss journey, a journey that has captivated and inspired millions of viewers around the world. In a heartfelt and candid update shared with her growing fanbase, Tammy revealed that she has officially reached a new low in her weight, marking a significant turning point in her transformation. This achievement is not just about numbers on a scale. It represents resilience, personal growth, and a renewed commitment to health and self-worth. For years, Tammy and her sister Amy Slaton have opened their lives to the public, sharing the highs and lows of their struggles with obesity, emotional trauma, and the long road to recovery. While both sisters have faced their own unique challenges, Tammy's journey has been especially emotional and, at times, difficult to watch. From her early days on the show, where she weighed over 700 pounds and struggled with mobility, to now where she's walking confidently, embracing new routines, and celebrating personal victories, Tammy's progress is nothing short of remarkable. The latest milestone comes after a series of medical procedures, lifestyle changes, and emotional breakthroughs. Tammy has been open about undergoing bariatric surgery, a gastric sleeve procedure, which played a pivotal role in jump-starting her weight loss. However, as she frequently emphasizes, surgery was only the beginning. The real work came in the form of daily discipline, mental health support, and learning how to rebuild her relationship with food and her body. In her recent update, Tammy shared that she has officially dropped below a major weight threshold, a number she once thought was impossible to reach. While she didn't disclose the exact figure, she expressed overwhelming gratitude and pride, noting that she can now walk without assistance, participate in everyday activities, and even shop for clothes in regular stores for the first time in decades. These may seem like small victories to some, but for Tammy, each one is a monumental step toward reclaiming her life. What makes Tammy's journey so powerful is not just the physical transformation, but the emotional and psychological evolution she has undergone. In the early seasons of 1000 LB Sisters, Tammy was often portrayed as someone deeply entrenched in unhealthy patterns, emotionally eating, struggling with loneliness, and battling self-doubt. Her dependency on food was more than just a habit. It was a coping mechanism developed over years of trauma, loss, and isolation. Tammy has been open about the pain of losing her mother, who was also featured on the show, and how that grief sent her into a spiral of emotional eating. She's spoken candidly about using food to fill the void left by her mother's absence, and how that led to rapid weight gain and declining health. For many viewers, Tammy's story resonated on a deeply personal level, not because they faced the same challenges, but because they understood the struggle of using food as comfort, dealing with grief, or feeling trapped in a body that no longer served them. Over time, with the support of her sister Amy, her medical team, and therapy, Tammy began to confront the root causes of her weight gain. She started attending regular counseling sessions, where she worked through her grief, anxiety, and self-image issues. She also began to educate herself about nutrition, portion control, and mindful eating. Small changes like drinking more water, eating more vegetables, and avoiding processed foods slowly became habits. She started with simple physical activities, like stretching in bed or walking short distances with a walker, and gradually built up her stamina. One of the most significant shifts in Tammy's journey came when she began to view her body not as an enemy, but as something worth caring for. This mindset shift was crucial. For so long, she had associated her body with shame and failure. But through therapy and self-reflection, she learned to practice self-compassion. She started celebrating non-scale victories like being able to tie her own shoes, stand up from the couch without help, or fit into a standard airplane seat. These moments, though seemingly minor, were powerful affirmations of progress. Tammy's transformation has also been supported by her growing community of fans and followers. On social media, she regularly shares updates, motivational messages, and glimpses into her daily life. Her Instagram and YouTube channels have become platforms for inspiration, where she documents her meals, workouts, and emotional check-ins. She's transparent about setbacks, admitting when she slips up or feels discouraged, but always emphasizes the importance of getting back on track. Her honesty has earned her a loyal following, with many fans crediting her journey with motivating their own health transformations. "If Tammy can do it, so can I," has become a common refrain in the comment sections of her posts. This ripple effect is perhaps one of the most meaningful outcomes of her story, the realization that vulnerability and perseverance can spark change in others. Another key factor in Tammy's success has been the support system around her. While her relationship with Amy has had its ups and downs, including periods of estrangement and reconciliation, they have ultimately remained a central part of each other's healing process. Amy, who has also undergone her own weight loss journey, has been a source of encouragement, accountability, and sisterly love. Their bond, tested by years of hardship, has grown stronger through shared struggle and mutual support. Beyond her family, Tammy has leaned on medical professionals, including her bariatric surgeon, dietitian, and physical therapist. These experts have helped her navigate the complexities of post-surgery life, manage complications, and stay on course. She's also benefited from peer support groups, where she connects with others who have undergone similar procedures or face similar challenges. Knowing she's not alone has been a powerful motivator. As Tammy continues to progress, she's also begun to dream bigger. In past interviews, she's expressed a desire to travel, go on dates, and eventually become a grandmother, goals that once felt out of reach. Now, with improved mobility and confidence, she's starting to make plans. She recently shared a photo of herself sitting comfortably in a restaurant booth, something she couldn't have done just a few years ago. The image went viral, with fans praising her courage and celebrating the moment as symbolic of her new chapter. Of course, Tammy's journey hasn't been without setbacks. There have been moments of frustration, plateaus in weight loss, and emotional relapses. She's been open about the difficulty of adjusting to a new body both physically and mentally. As she loses weight, her skin has loosened, leading to discomfort and the need for additional surgeries, such as body. Sisters has chronicled the lives of Tammy and her late sister, Amy Slaton, as they navigated the challenges of severe obesity, personal loss, emotional trauma, and their ongoing journey toward better health and self-discovery. The show, which premiered in 2020, quickly gained a loyal following for its raw honesty, emotional depth, and the sisters' unfiltered approach to discussing mental health, addiction, and family dynamics. However, following Amy Slaton's tragic and widely publicized incident at the Nashville Zoo in September 2023, where she was attacked by a camel while attempting to feed it, the show's future began to hang in the balance. Rumors began to circulate that TLC had decided to pull the plug on the series, citing concerns over public perception, the fallout from the zoo incident, and questions about the direction of the show moving forward without Amy as a central figure. These rumors intensified when no new episodes were announced for several months. Social media updates from the cast load, and production timelines appeared to stall. Fans took to online forums, Reddit threads, and comment sections across platforms, expressing concern and sadness over what many feared was the end of a show that had become a source of inspiration and connection for people struggling with similar issues. It was against this backdrop of uncertainty that Tammy Slaton chose to break her silence in a candid and emotional video message posted to her official social media accounts. Speaking directly to her fans, Tammy addressed the cancellation rumors head-on, but not in the way many expected. "I want to talk to you all from the heart," Tammy began, her voice steady but filled with emotion. "I've seen the messages, the comments, the articles saying that 1000 LB Sisters is over, that the show is canceled. And I want you to know none of that is true. Not in the way people think." She paused, collecting her thoughts before continuing. "Yes, things have changed. Yes, we've been through so much. Losing my sister Amy, not just to her health journey, but to that awful day at the zoo, has broken me in ways I can't even describe. But I'm still here. And as long as I'm here, this story isn't over." Tammy went on to explain that while the show is not officially canceled, it is undergoing a significant transformation. She revealed that TLC and the production team have been working closely with her to restructure the format of 1000 LB Sisters to reflect her current reality, one where she is now navigating life without her sister, whom she called her best friend, my rock, my other half. The show won't look the same, Tammy admitted. And it shouldn't, because I'm not the same person I was when we started. None of us are. But that doesn't mean we stop telling the truth. That doesn't mean we stop sharing our journey. She emphasized that the new direction of the series would focus on her continued weight loss journey, her mental health, her grief, and her efforts to honor Amy's legacy. Amy fought so hard, Tammy said, tears welling in her eyes. She wanted to live. She wanted to be healthy. She wanted to see her sons grow up. And I carry that with me every single day. So this next chapter, it's for her. It's for me. And it's for everyone out there who's ever felt alone in their struggle. Tammy also addressed the controversy surrounding Amy's incident at the zoo, a moment that dominated headlines and led to widespread criticism and public scrutiny. She acknowledged the pain and embarrassment her family endured, but urged fans to remember the full picture of who Amy was. My sister made a mistake. A terrible, life-changing mistake. But she was more than that moment. She was a mother, a sister, a woman who fought every day just to get out of bed, who battled depression, trauma, and an illness that most people don't understand. And yes, she had flaws. We all do. But she also had love. She had humor. She had hope. She added that the upcoming season would include never-before-seen footage of Amy, personal home videos, and reflections from family members, offering a more complete and compassionate portrayal of her sister's life and struggles. Fans responded overwhelmingly to Tammy's message, flooding social media with messages of support. "Tammy, you're so strong," one fan wrote. "I've cried watching your journey, and I'll keep watching because you give me hope." Another commented, "This show has helped me seek help for my own mental health. Thank you for not giving up." Beyond the emotional resonance of her announcement, Tammy's revelation also sparked broader conversations about the ethics and responsibilities of reality television, particularly when it comes to documenting individuals with serious health and psychological challenges. Critics have long debated whether shows like 1000 LB Sisters exploit their subjects or provide a valuable platform for awareness and empathy. Tammy's latest statement seemed to push back against the idea that the show is merely sensationalistic. "This isn't entertainment for me," she said firmly. "This is my life, my pain, my healing. And if sharing it helps one person feel less alone, then it's worth it." She also hinted at new elements in the upcoming season, including therapy sessions, support group meetings, and collaborations with medical professionals. "I'm not just losing weight," she explained. "I'm learning how to live, how to be okay with being alone sometimes, how to forgive myself. And I want to take you all with me in a surprising twist." Tammy also revealed that she has been working on a memoir, tentatively titled Still Standing, which will delve deeper into her childhood, her relationship with Amy, her battles with binge eating disorder, and her path to self-acceptance. "There's so much people don't know," she said. "So much I've never talked about. But I'm ready now." The news has been met with excitement from publishers and literary agents, with several major houses reportedly vying for the rights to her story. If published, the book could further cement Tammy's role as a voice for body positivity, mental health advocacy, and resilience. Despite the emotional weight of her announcement, Tammy also shared moments of hope and even humor. She joked about her ongoing struggles with cooking healthy meals, I still burn toaster love for her dogs, and her determination to one day travel something she once thought impossible. "I want to see the ocean," she said with a smile. "I want to feel sand." Tammy Slaton, one of the beloved stars of the hit TLC reality series 1000 LB Sisters, recently marked a significant milestone as she celebrated her birthday, drawing an outpouring of love and support from fans, family, and friends. Known for her candidness, resilience, and heartfelt journey toward health and self-acceptance, Tammy's birthday was not just a personal celebration but a moment of reflection on how far she has come on her transformative path. Born on June 12, 1986, in Dixon, Kentucky, Tammy has become a household name thanks to the success of 1000 LB Sisters, which premiered in 2020. The show chronicles the lives of Tammy and her sister Amy Slaton as they navigate the challenges of extreme obesity, emotional trauma, and the complexities of family dynamics. Over the years, viewers have watched Tammy undergo multiple weight loss surgeries, face setbacks, and rise again with determination and grace. Her birthday this year was a poignant reminder of her strength and the progress she has made, both physically and emotionally. This year's birthday celebration was a quieter affair compared to previous years, reflecting Tammy's evolving priorities and focus on her health. Gone are the days of large gatherings and indulgent meals. Instead, Tammy chose to spend the day surrounded by close loved ones, including her fiancé, Caleb Curran, who has been a constant source of support throughout her journey. The couple, who got engaged in 2023, have shared a bond rooted in mutual encouragement and understanding, and Caleb made sure Tammy's special day was filled with warmth and affection. In a heartfelt social media post, Tammy shared her gratitude with fans, writing, "Thank you all for the birthday wishes. I'm so overwhelmed by the love. This year has been one of growth, healing, and learning to love myself a little more each day. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm so much further than I was." The post was accompanied by a photo of Tammy smiling brightly, her hair styled neatly, and wearing a soft pink sweater that complemented her radiant expression. Fans flooded the comments with messages of encouragement, calling her an inspiration and celebrating her courage. Tammy's journey has been far from linear. After years of struggling with morbid obesity, compounded by emotional eating and mental health challenges, she underwent her first weight loss surgery in 2020. The procedure marked the beginning of a new chapter, but it also brought its own set of difficulties. Adjusting to life after surgery required not just physical adaptation, but a complete overhaul of her mindset, habits, and relationship with food. There were moments of relapse, periods of stagnation, and emotional lows that tested her resolve. Yet, through it all, Tammy remained committed to her goal of living a healthier, more fulfilling life. One of the most significant turning points in Tammy's journey came in 2022 when she underwent a second weight loss surgery after regaining a significant amount of weight. The Deck. Tammy Slaton, a beloved public figure known for her candid journey through weight loss, health transformation, and personal growth, has once again captured the hearts of fans and followers with news of another major milestone in her life. After shedding an astonishing 500 pounds over the course of several years, Tammy has reached a new chapter, one defined not just by numbers on a scale, but by emotional healing, self-acceptance, and a redefined sense of purpose. In a heartfelt message shared across her social media platforms, Tammy revealed that she is not only celebrating her physical transformation, but also embracing a renewed sense of identity, confidence, and hope for the future. For those who have followed Tammy's journey from the beginning, her latest update is both inspiring and deeply moving. What began as a public struggle with obesity, health complications, and emotional challenges has evolved into a powerful narrative of resilience, perseverance, and self-love. Her story is not just about weight loss. It's about reclaiming one's life, overcoming setbacks, and finding joy in the smallest victories. And now, with another milestone on the horizon, Tammy is proving that transformation is not a destination, it's an ongoing journey. Tammy first rose to prominence as a cast member on the hit reality series 1,000 Pound Sisters, which chronicles the lives of Tammy and her sister, Amy Slaton, as they navigate the complexities of extreme weight, family dynamics, and efforts to improve their health. The show, which airs on TLC, quickly became a fan favorite for its raw honesty, emotional depth, and moments of levity amidst hardship. While Amy's journey has been equally compelling, Tammy's transformation has stood out for its consistency, determination, and visible progress. Over the years, Tammy has undergone multiple weight loss surgeries, including a gastric sleeve procedure, and has worked closely with medical professionals, nutritionists, and therapists to support her physical and mental well-being. But beyond the clinical aspects of her journey, it's Tammy's authenticity that has resonated with millions. She has never shied away from discussing her struggles with depression, food addiction, and body image. At the same time, She has celebrated every small victory, whether it was walking unassisted for the first time in years, fitting into a smaller size of clothing, or simply feeling more energy to engage with life. The 500-pound weight loss milestone was not achieved overnight. It was the result of years of effort, setbacks, relapses, and renewed commitment. There were moments when Tammy felt discouraged, when progress stalled, or when emotional eating threatened to derail her progress. Yet, through it all, she kept going. She leaned on her support system, including her family, fans, and online community, and used her platform to encourage others facing similar battles. Now, as she teases another major milestone, the anticipation is palpable. While Tammy has not yet revealed the exact nature of this new achievement, clues in her recent posts suggest it may involve reaching a significant personal goal, possibly a target weight, a new fitness benchmark, or even a symbolic gesture like purchasing clothing from a mainstream retailer or traveling without mobility limitations. Whatever it is, the milestone represents more than just a number or a physical change. It's a testament to her unwavering spirit and the power of incremental progress. What makes Tammy's journey so impactful is that it doesn't conform to the typical before and after narrative often seen in weight loss stories. There's no airbrushed perfection, no illusion of effortless transformation. Instead, Tammy has been open about the messy, non-linear path she's walked. She's shown stretch marks, loose skin, and the emotional toll of years of yo-yo dieting and health scares. She's spoken candidly about the grief of losing her husband, Caleb, in 2021, a loss that deeply affected her mental health and temporarily derailed her progress. Yet, through grief and pain, Tammy found a reason to keep fighting. She has credited her late husband's memory as a source of motivation, often saying that she wants to live a life he would be proud of. This emotional connection has given her journey a depth that transcends the physical. It's not just about looking different. It's about honoring a love that continues to inspire her. In recent months, Tammy has also taken steps toward greater independence. Once reliant on mobility aids and home care, she has gradually increased her physical activity, incorporating walking, light exercises, and improved nutrition into her daily routine. Her confidence has grown alongside her physical strength. She's been spotted out and about in public more frequently, smiling, engaging with fans, and enjoying experiences that were once out of reach. Her social media presence has evolved as well. No longer just a window into her struggles, her platforms now reflect joy, gratitude, and a sense of accomplishment. She shares uplifting messages, photos of her progress, and words of encouragement for others on similar paths. Her authenticity has cultivated a loyal following that sees her not as a reality TV personality, but as a real person doing her best in the face of immense challenges. The latest milestone she's teasing appears to be more than just a personal goal. It may also mark a shift in how she views herself and her future. In one recent post, Tammy wrote, "I never thought I'd see this day. Not because I didn't want to, but because I didn't believe I deserved it. But here I am. And I'm not stopping." The message struck a chord with fans, many of whom shared their own stories of self-doubt and transformation in the comments. Psychologists and wellness experts often emphasize that sustainable change comes not from willpower alone, but from a shift in identity. In other words, people don't keep losing weight because they force themselves to diet. They keep going because they begin to see themselves as someone who values health, self-care, and longevity. Tammy's journey reflects this principle. She is no low,